Hello and welcome back to Mars Horizon, where we are leading Japan in the space race. In the last episode we completed the first phase of the milestone Mars Prep Robotic Rover, which was the launch. If you haven't seen that episode or previous, please find a link in the description below to take to the playlist for this Let's Play. In this episode we focus on completing the milestone Mars Prep Robotic Rover in the last two phases. So let's continue. Researchers wise, we should be researching the Mars prep for the crewed rover next turn. Okay, let's just keep moving forward. So yeah, Mars prep has been done for that. So the EVA repair exercise is ready to launch. Okay, so it looks like we've got a good night. So adequate conditions, 99%. Yes, 2%, 99%, and we have the payload. Let's go. Okay, so that should be 50% again. That's nice. So we've got challenging, so it's come down by 10%, but we've only got 1% to fail the mission. We've done this 5 times in the past, so we'll also resolve again. Yep, nice. So the shuttle's coming down to Earth again. Get some good use out of these shuttles we are. I say we probably don't need 3, there's quite a lot there, but I went a bit over the top I think with them, but they are very good vehicles. I say, get them refitted in quite a short time for not a lot of money. And to be fair, they're not that expensive to build compared to just building a normal rocket. Brilliant. And we got the bonus. Sweet. Okay. Brilliant. So let's continue. Okay, so these two now will recuperate for 6 months, so enjoy your rest. It's getting quite crowded around here for all these rockets and missions going out. Right, we need another research slot, so we're going to go straight for the payload for the Mars crewed rover, an advanced rover capable of supporting human passengers and navigating the rugged terrain of Mars. So we'll get that done. So we've got a lot of milestone missions ready to go, because we've got the next 2 on Earth unlocked for the X-ray telescope and the modular space station, free to complete the International Space Station. We also now have we've got the Mars sample retriever, and we're working towards the crewed rover. So we're getting there quite well in our milestone missions to give us choices. We still have the Venus orbit to do, so that'll be another one that we need to look at as well. We've got a 3 mission slot, so what have we got quest mission wise? Private space station looks good, but we are active mission wise, I think we need to get a relatively short one done. We've got 3 months to go for the next one, and then after that we'll do another one, and then it should probably be maybe the Neptune flyby, which is about a year or so away. Tempted to do the Venus orbit, but I can see this one dragging out a bit longer than needed because it's 4 months from launch. We have to build a reasonable rocket, which could take about a year or so. Now we're going to do a quest mission. I want to keep the research high to keep us pushing forward, because even here with the X-ray telescope will still take a while to do. No, this one is 8 months, so it'll take 8 months to build. Then we need to build a rocket as such, but if we could do this one here. Okay, so how long is it going to take to build the Venus orbiter? Yeah, Venus orbiter. So it's only going to take 3 months to build that, but it could take about a year or so to build the payload. Just concerned that if we don't, we're going to have a very short mission for the Neptune flyby. 25 more turns to go. We've got 9 months for this mission here, so about a year or so, plus we've got 2. Anyway, no. We're going to go and get this one planned and get it done. We're going to stick with a standard module. We're going to get that built 3 months' time. Because even if it may be a relatively short episode, but we're going to have 2 missions to do there. The Grand Tour and also the Neptune Flyby. So we'll have Neptune Flyby to complete, and we'll have a Neptune Flyby for the Grand Tour. So, yeah, be interesting, that one will be. Anyway, water discovered on Mercury. Despite Mercury's proximity to the Sun, your Noma's Army payload has discovered water ice at its poles. Scientists believe that some craters may be permanently shaded from the searing heat of the Sun and allow them to harbour the ice, which itself may have been delivered by comets and meteorites. So we get an extra 500 science. Perfect, now we're getting 2k. But that's only going to go, okay, that's 2 months, that's an extra 4k there, down to 1.8, 1.8, and then we're going to drop off quite rapidly. So we do need to keep our research going, so let's keep going. But we're making good progress with the Mars Crewed Land Rover. We've got traffic tracking, that's 4.3k, but again, money-wise, we're still doing pretty well. Diplomacy, I can't see anything. Okay, so ESA are going heavily on their buildings at the minute. Yeah. Okay, moving on. So the next phase is ready to go. And we have the Venus orbit payload ready to go as well. So only vehicle upper stage reliability counts towards launch reliability. Let's move on, let's get next. And the studies one is ready to go. 10% payload reliability, but mission training reduced by 50%. That's fine, we just need to actually get the mission sorted. Ah, so the studies now, yeah, got 3 crew members, so we don't need, yeah, we could do with a test pilot. So let's assign a test pilot, maybe assign a scientist, and we'll get a problem solver. Okay, confirm you 3, and let's get the payload reliability higher. We'll go for March. Oh, too far. %93% is effective, so let's just confirm that for 5 months' time. The Venus orbit, we need to reuse the design. Oh, use the Doki Doki, which is quite expensive for what we need it for anyway. Yep, so let's load the Kashar for 6 months. Saying all that though, it might be the case that this one might be a long, relatively short mission now. Because this is only on phase 2, yeah, so I might have made a mistake doing this one as soon as I have done it. Anyway, got to keep moving on, so... Reinforced tank, yep. Juiced, yep, that's fine. Confirm. Yeah, I'm quite concerned now that actually that's not as taken as long as I thought it would take. Yeah, so we could get a refund and move on for something else, but we just wasted 3 months of a build slot. We might have to have a short one for the Venus, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But let's get the Mars Robotic Rover moved on for the next mission. So phase 2 for Mars Prep Robotic Rover. Okay, so we've got drift and everything. So we've got 4 comms, 4 data, and 5 thrust. We've got 7 comms, 7 data, and 10 thrust for the bonus. Navigation and power for the secondary, and we need to deal with drift between 2 and 3. Okay, so drift will be reduced by -3 at the start of the next turn. So keep drift between 2 and 3. Damn. Okay, so we need to deal with the thrust. It's 10, so we'll have to do 3 commands on the last turn. We only have 2 turns to go as well, so it's going to be similar to the first mission. Okay, so we need to get the comms, yeah, we need to get the data up and the comms up above what we need. So we need to do 3 commands here, so we need an extra 6 data and 3 navigation, so 3 comms, so it's 10. And what's that? Yeah, yeah, 13 or something. So yeah, so we get some comms. We turn the comms then into, yeah, so we do 1 power to 4 data and a drift, and then do 2 data into 4 comms, 2 navigation, and a 3 drift. Yeah, I need to get some more drift anyway. Then after that, we need to get some more. We don't need navigation per se, but that takes it down again, yeah. So we need to get some more comms and some more navigation. So if we use power again to get some more navigation and drift, we could then do the drift again into comms and data. So drift must meet with the above condition to complete the task. Okay, but I want to try and keep it between the... I think it's just basically keeping it now and then it will fall back. Okay. If we did that, that would make it quite well. Maybe not. Still like to go for that command. We then need to... We don't need much data though. It's more getting the navigation. Sorry, getting the data and the comms. So could use some power. That would work. Okay, and then we need to get some more. Okay, so if we did that, we would only be... we don't need to recharge because we should get these, because this is a really good payload. So we need an extra 3. Yes, we've got the data, we just need an extra, some more comms. So if we do that, I can't do that again. Let's just do that because I wanted to keep the drift in line. Should have enough turns to do what we need to do. Okay, what's that, 77? 66. 2%. Still in. Still does what we want it to do. Okay, so we lost the drift. That's fine. So we now need to get up to 2 this turn. So that's fine. So if we could just get some, yeah, waste some, yeah. So let's just do the 3 we need to get the. So that's the thrust sorted out. We then need to get some more. Yeah, that would work. That gives us the 2, and it gives us, we've got the 7 comms, 12 data, and 12 thrust, and then we can just recharge. Yep, so it's got between 2 and 3. Let's continue. Okay, 37, 49, 63, 70%, and a 92. Beautiful. Another successful phase done. So that's the mid-course correction done with the bonus. We've just got to complete the next phase in, I think it's 3 months. 4 months. Okay. Yeah, we've got 7 months to go for this one here. Then we need to launch it, so that's going to take a bit of time. I think that's got a couple of phases to do as well. 2 phases, 4 months after the launch. Yeah, so it might be a shorter mission, but this one would be an extended one anyway, so this will make up for it. Okay, so nothing else to do. We've got the Venus orbit in 7 months' time. The studies is due in launch in 5. The robotic phase is next. The Robotic Rover is due in 4 months' time. Which again, I think you've got to achieve Mars orbit and then perform the descent. So it's 2 more tasks to do there. The Grand Tour is due in 22 months, as well as the Neptune flyby. So diplomacy, the ZR. Yep, that's the thingy. ZR is one of these, isn't it? There. Yes, they're just doing the modular space station 3. Russia is doing the NC2, the Mars flyby, contractor's office and Jupiter flyby. Yeah, nothing changed much there, so we can move forward. Just check our Mars. Yeah, no one else has researched the robotic rover. No one's researched the sample retriever. It's just the ground tab that they've Soviets and the Russians have researched. We're at 44% there, 33 and 32, so we're doing pretty well. So we can keep going. Yep, so the Mars crewed rover research is now done. We've got some more request missions, a spacewalk, which is good science, and Mars has a new milestone. Excuse me, which is the crewed rover. Part-wise, we do need to do some more research on the suggested vehicles because it's the same down here. So that's what I'll be looking at next. But these is, yeah, the SLS booster Block 1 and Block 1. They got the Block 1B, and then some of the supplementary boosters. Okay, so It might be better to get these two, but he doesn't need that one. It's recommending these ones, so it's probably best to get them two, maybe block two. We need some research though, so I'm tempted to forget about this one for the minute and move back, because we are, if we get the complete the mission, we'll get some reduction here. Yeah, complete 2 milestone missions, which if we're doing the rover and also the Venus orbiter, we'll have that shortly done. So let's go back over to the rockets and start researching. We still need to research here anyway, because it's to get down here we still need these. So let's just get the booster done. We can't do that until we get one more up here done. So the booster will be quite useful, but I think we're gonna, if we go for the bigger version, or if we go for the smaller, pretty much the similar anyway. Let's, which ones are both the same research? Yeah, let's get the Centaur G. So a liquid fuel upper stage capable of launching large payloads into Earth orbit. Should be able to get that done in the next couple of months. So let's go for a review. Okay, we're just shy of the tier 18, but we're still getting 765k per month. Okay. Right, let's move on to the last phase. We've got a quest mission for atmospheric sensors, which is good. Right, without delay, let's move on. So let's get this Mars Prep Robotic Rover done. Look at that, absolutely stunning. Okay, so the Mars Prep Robotic Rover Phase 3, February of 1994. Okay, achieve Mars orbit. So we need 13 comms, free data, free navigation. So it's quite a small turns you got here. 25 comms, 6 data, and 6 navigation for the bonus. We've got power, and we've got to deal with drift again. So drift will be reduced by -5 at the start of the next turn. Keep drift between 8 and 9. Drift must meet the above conditions to complete the task. So I think we can go over, but it's not in the world. So let's see how we can do this. So we don't have to worry about it. Just need to try and get the comms higher than anything else, because we should be able to get the... Yeah, if we focus on getting the comms this turn, we can then push forward and get the data and the navigation in the last turn. So we do want to get the drift up. So let's use some power. Yeah, 2 power to 4 comms and 2 drift. And then turn the 2 comms into free comms, 2 navigate, so 2 comms into free data, into 2 navigation and free drift. So that gets us back to 0. We need to get to 8 and 9. Okay, so that gets that. We then need to get... This is going to be interesting, actually. So power... Yeah, we shouldn't have to... Yeah, we're going to lose 5 again this turn, so we need to get the drift under control. So let's just try and get the drift, because we're going to lose 5, and that's already taken all these command slots. So the way it's looking, we're going to lose 5 drift next turn. We've already got -5, so that's -10 already. And we need to get +8. So it's going to be quite cool. So if we get some power to comms, but sorry, power to data, don't want to use that one because we're going to get loaded drift. So 2 power to get some comms. That's appropriate. That gets us up to 4, but uses all the power. So we'll do that into that twice. Okay, I think that's going to be the best option. We're going to have to... We should be able to get quite a lot of drift comms in one turn anyway. Yeah, so if we did that, we'd be at 6. So we just need to get 2 more drift to be able to get the drift in order. So I think that's the best idea we can come up with. And then we'll just have to deal with the comms. It's very important. We only need 6, so we've got a bit of extra power. Yeah, so let's just do that. That'll be fine. Firm. Let's just get these sorted. So yeah, 71% is good. 8% is good. 35. And then we lost the drift, yeah. Okay, so last turn, we need to crack on with it now. So we've got 2 power, we can get that. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. I don't see how we're going to get the bonus though, probably the way I handled the mission. Okay, so that sorts out the drift. We need to recharge. Okay, let's just cancel everything for the minute. Let's try and get the... Okay. Yeah, everything uses comms as well to get the drift. Okay, I can't see any way to get this sorted. Okay, that sorts out that. Okay, so we've got the drift sorted out. We've got everything else sorted out. We're just shy. I can't see how we're going to do this. There's 25 in one turn. I just don't think it's possible with the resource we've got available. No, I really can't see how we're going to do this. No, okay, we're not going to get the bonus. That's not a mission. That's not an issue. We're just going to have to get the mission done. So we can do 2 power there. Maybe not. Let's get the drift sorted out. So let's do the power into... Yeah. Oh, there is a way to do this. There better be. Right, yeah, so we can put power into that, or we can do... Yeah, 2 there, recharge. Okay, that would do it. That's 8 and 9. That gives us the comms. Okay, let's confirm that. 887. 75. And a 78. Yep, just not enough turns to be able to achieve getting the drift sorted out and also sorting this out. So there's probably ways to do it, but it's not the problem. We've got the mission done. So let's go on to task phase 3 for the task complete. So let's achieve Mars orbit. We now just move on to perform Mars descent. Okay then. So yeah, perform Mars descent. So we need 30 navigation. That's for the objective. 25 for the bonus. Reward is 25 navigation. And we've got comms, data, and power as secondary. We've got to deal with heat, and we've got to keep drift in line. So drift needs to meet 0. We've got 2 turns. We're going to get +8 next turn. So we need to get rid of the... Wow. Okay, so need to keep it below 3 but above 8. So heat 8 turn generated next turn. So the task will end at the end of the... So the task will end at the end of the turn if the above conditions are not met. The task. Okay. Well, I'm not sure that's going to happen because we're going to have +8, but we need to keep it between 0. So well, all we can do is we'll try and keep it in the middle, then have to get rid of the heat on the last turn. So let's try and get the comms sorted out then. So we need to keep drift in line, but we can use heat once we get a bit of comms. So let's get some comms in. Okay, so we've got 1 power to 4 data. Do 2 power to 2 power, 1 data, and 3 heat to get 6 navigation. And if we do that, that gives us that. Okay, so we cut the drift in order. We need to get rid of the heat, but the only way to really get rid of the heat is to have power. Okay, so interesting. So let's use 2 power to get 4 comms and 2 drift, and then to turn the comms and the heat into comms and navigation. Let's sort the drift out by using the comms and the data. We still need to get rid of the heat, so we can do that. I think that's the best option we've got. Okay, so we use 2 power to get 4 comms and 2 drift. Do 2 comms and 2 heat to get 3 data and 2 navigation. Do that twice. Do 2 data into a drift to get 3 navigation and 3 comms, and do that twice. And then do 2 power, comms, 3 heat, and to get 6 navigation. So we've kept to what we need to do. That's going to go up to 9 next turn. So we'll have to see how we can rectify that heat. So let's confirm. 96 is good. Oh god, we've got a fail. That's the first. So we're going to have to resist. Otherwise we're going to miss out on some commands. 6% is good. I wasn't expecting to fail on this payload, to be fair, but it does happen. 80% is good. Okay, 55 is good. Okay, heats in check. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, so we just need to get this heat below 3, and we'll be fine. Okay, so let's just get rid of that. Let's use the extra comms we've got. Okay, so if we use the extra comms we had with the 2 heat, we can generate 2 comms, 2 heat, get 3 data and 2 navigation. So that gets the heat to 1 and the drift is still 0. We're 1 shy of the bonus. So to get the bonus, we just need got 2 turns to go. We don't want to do anything that's going to cost us too much. If we did that, I haven't got enough heat anyway to get that. Oh, we could do that. So if we use 4 comms, 2 data, and we generate a single heat, recharge. So we've got 26 navigation to get the 25 bonus. We're below 3 and above 0 for the heat, and we've kept drifter 2 in play. So 2 comms and 2 heat to get 3 data and 2 navigation. Do that 4 times, and then do 2 data to get 4 navigation and 2. So 2 data to 4 comms to 2 navigation and 1 heat, and then recharge. Confirm. Okay, 57. 28, 97, so that gave us an extra navigation. That's good. 50%, and that's it. The Robotic Rover is now on Mars. Look at that go, speeding off into the distance. So that's the milestone achieved first with Mars Prep Robotic Rover is first. And we got the milestone mission and we got the bonus. So nice support and nice science. So continue. Brilliant. So that's now that done. So if we go to Mars readiness, we should now have 25%. So we're at 53% now of that. And we've already got another 3. We got sample retrieved and we've got the crewed rover already researched, ready to go. So thank you very much for watching episode 24 of My Japan's Let's Play. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode of Mars Horizon.